Yep. Okay, there we go. I'm starting up my record.
Okay, I was just going to try and get this mass up to 200. But switch that on now anyway. I think we should be good. Recording apparently is on. Oh, okay.
That's exactly why I wanted to start.
Yeah. So.
Charlie.
Charlie, is it? Okay. Just the two?
Yep, looks like it.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We have taken a little bit of a break, as I'm sure all you did over Christmas New Year period. We kept recording over Christmas New Year to keep content coming for all you guys who may have been hanging around with nothing better to do. But I am back here on Warzone with Crimstick, who is hiding somewhere.
By my warm campfire because it's snowy outside and my butt is nice and toasted. So I don't want to go in that water and get the water debuff. I don't want to get wet.
Yeah, so I have the stuff on me, which was a bit silly, really, fighting an attack off, to make a wind turbine. So we're going to get one of those crafted, and I have put enough stuff aside in the other chest, in our ore chest, to make one more. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for all the power mass to come back up before we can place the second one. The idea is that we will get a little bit more power coming in than just the solar panels, which aren't delivering very much. So that's about all that's happened, really. We have fought off a couple of attacks just while we were running around looting, because our loot supply was looking a little bit low, and we now think it looks a little bit better, maybe?
A little. As
Crimstick
you've noticed.
Crimstick has treated himself to a recurve bow.
Yes. I figured I'd save on the range aspect with 7.62s and get back to the recurve.
Well, and also because we are doing so much time fighting things off, as you can see, our ammo supply is looking fairly desperate. So at least using bow and arrow, we can just continue to plug away at the arrows. They're very cheap to make. But as you can see, I am out of rifle. I'm going to have to refill that. I am also out of 9mm. So I'm going to have to refill that. So it's all getting a little bit expensive. And we need a solution to that. So what are we going to do about that situation? How are we going to find enough ammo to shoot them?
You're going to have to go after them. There's only one way to do it. It's the only way. The manly way.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need some pickaxes, because we can't yet do Molotovs. I should put this liver away before it spoils. And where are we going to put the egg?
Egg can go, and veggie stuff. And as you can see, our fridge is just about full with stuff, so very, very good.
Yes. Yes, food we're doing okay on. Ammo, not so much.
Alright, so I have an extra pickaxe, I have a fresh axe, I have a regular axe, and...
Okay, I will grab enough stuff for another axe.
Keep that to go with that. So do we want to get Alpha first, or do we want to get Bravo?
Trying to think who attacked us and when.
They all did at some point, and it's hard to keep track. I just know we got to fight every day, and it's fantastic, and I love it.
And I have the blood on the screen bug. Which is a little bit annoying, but I will live with it.
Cold
it's
in here.
Not the end of the world.
It's -3 in this water, man. It's definitely changed because we are now
Oh,
on the
yeah.
Alpha 55 client because it is
That's
stable.
right. That's right. Alpha 55. What do you guys think of it? Have you tried it? Do you like it?
Well, they don't have a choice. They have to try it. They have to do it.
Well, I was
It
going to
must
say,
be
they
done.
don't have to like it. I mean, you know. Right, I'm going to very quickly stick this wind turbine up because otherwise it's not going to generate any power sitting in the... if I can get on the ladder. Yeah, it's not going to generate much power sitting in there, is it? And I believe traditionally wind comes from the west.
Oof.
So that's over there. Okay. Well, I'm going to fall off to place it and stick it there.
Yeah, it's like really, really cold out here.
Okay. Well, I have a pickaxe, a spare pickaxe, and 7 bullets. So we should be good to attack something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it real quick because we're taking damage just being out here.
Well, I have
And,
heat packs. So if you need a heat pack,
I've
I
got
can
one
oblige.
for emergency stuff, but I know sitting at that door. Oh, it's gonna suck. Gonna suck. And now if we had a Molotov, that'd be nice
Well,
if it actually gave us.
Actually,
warmth.
we should be okay because their fire will be burning inside the hut, and we should get enough. Are you heading to Alpha or Bravo?
Just kind of looting, but we can go to Bravo.
There's a white wolf between us and Bravo.
Okay, I think I'm at Alpha.
I know you're not bothered about white wolves. But, yeah, you're going to Alpha.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
we'll
just
go
following the
Alpha
loot, and it
first.
seems to be taking me over here.
Ah, well, that's good enough then.
Looks like there's like 4 of them.
Okay.
Is that you behind me? Okay, gosh. All right, so yeah, you're gonna have to. We're gonna have to keep a steady supply of health kits on us now. 'Cause of
Oh,
this
look at
weather.
that! I left a half wall here, and it's gone. That's strange. I don't think they would have dismantled it.
Okay, we got aggro.
Yeah. One down. 2 down.
Oops.
Oh, thanks for the arrow, mate. Oh! Oh dear.
They get you?
Well, apparently they did. I must have bled to death, I think. I perhaps wasn't paying enough attention.
Like I said, we're taking cold damage out here too, so it's
That's very true, yeah.
not as easy.
I didn't think I was that low on health, but I was concentrating on the guy on the balcony, so maybe
Okay.
the video will tell the truth. So there you go, I've had a clean shave. It's your turn now. Clean shave
Alright.
for the winter.
Hey.
Don't forget to put another spawn on the bed. I haven't put a spawn on.
No, there's one on there.
Yeah, but I haven't replaced it. I mean, I've just used it, obviously, so... Wow. It is cold out here without any clothes on.
Is that you? Oh gosh. Yeah, be careful. There's still
Yeah.
that guy up on top with a rifle.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm undercover here. But... oh, no, it took my trousers. What? Never had that happen before.
That's not good.
Oh! Okay, that's a bug. Right.
Alright, well, like I said, we're taking cold damage, so we gotta...
Yeah, I kind of have a bit of a strange one here. My entire inventory has just filled up with pairs of trousers.
Oh. I mean, there's a lot of cloth in that. That's
No,
not good though.
I've been able to tear one old pair. That's got to be a bug. Yeah, they disappear as I click on things. I also have a second axe. Ah, okay. Oh, sorry guys, I seem to have a bit of a bug going on in my inventory. I can't move them to another slot. Asking me if I want to repair them. And I take my trousers off and I'm still wearing my trousers apparently. Oh, no I'm not. Right, put another pair on. No.
So that means all the ammo, rifles, everything is gone.
What do you mean?
Do you still have your
Oh no,
bow and all that
I
stuff?
got yeah, I got all the stuff except what didn't I get? I don't know quite how to explain that.
I'll just have to watch yours back when this goes on YouTube.
I think you're gonna have to like carry all the stuff because I'm not sure. I think my inventory is bugged.
Okay, yeah, because I've got decent room. I've picked up all their bags. But yeah, I wanted to get up to the store as quickly as possible so I can utilize their campfire because it's cold. So yeah,
Well,
this is definitely a thing. It's cold.
Yeah, you are getting 100%. Well, I'm getting 100% campfire where I am.
I'm at 69.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move a little closer so I can get maybe. I'm at 72.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna sort my inventory out by probably relogging, and we're gonna bring you back when we get through this, or to the bottom of the HP on this door. So we'll see you in a minute. Yeah, I'm still getting 100% heat here.
Huh, I'm at 80.
And welcome back, guys. So we're just going through the door.
It's up top.
I thought there was just, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there was somebody in here.
Oh, why am I stuck? I'll wait till he comes around. There.
Blew him over the banister.
Yes! That's how you do it. Okay, well, it's kind of good, kind of bad. Actually, kind of really
It's
bad.
always kind of good, kind of bad, really, isn't it?
No, you'll see why.
Oh, grenade and an ingot. 3 ingots. Not too bad. There's 3 rifle, some 9mm, the shotgun, and some adhesive.
Do you see how there's like half of it's not even there?
Yeah, but you know that's standard. I'll grab it anyway, and I think my inventory malfunction is now sorted.
Alright, so we're gonna have to make a run back because there's a blizzard
Yeah.
and we are not capable, or I'm not.
Shut up this crackling fire.
Oh, I'm gonna cook my liver real quick.
6 arrows, 4 shotgun shells, 7 9mm, and 4 7.62s. Going to have to drink my water. Going to have to eat my potato.
Oh, dude, there's no way.
No,
Oh.
I think we're better off just legging it back.
Yeah, it's negative
Because
4.
in this storm, we're just going to take more health damage than they can deal us by shooting us. So.
Alright, so we kinda...
I'm also going to disassemble this
failed.
because foundation isn't any good on its own, and might as well have the bits back.
Can't see a thing. Oh, I can see your green bar. That's 120 health. I know to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Get some more feathers for arrows. And the lake hasn't frozen yet, so that's good. -10. What?
Oh,
Oh, dude, what?
I thought I heard a growl behind me.
Oh my gosh. -3 in the water. I mean, that's kind of better. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the wolf got me.
Oh no. Oh, you had the loot
Ran out of
too.
yeah, I ran out of stamina.
Oh,
I was
crap.
running towards you, but you weren't there.
All right, hold on. Let me.
And we haven't got a spawn on the bed, so I've just spawned.
Oh, crap.
I think
Okay.
not too far away, but
No, I gotta go get those ingots and stuff.
I don't know how many we will have lost.
Probably 2, but I mean, one's better than none.
I didn't hear the wolf at all in this storm. I heard a growl, and I was literally behind you. I was only 20 feet behind you when you were shooting your arrow. So I assumed it was what you were shooting at. And turned around, was a wolf on my tail. I had no stamina, so... Never mind. This is not the sort of weather to be out causing a ruckus.
Alright, let's see what we got left in the loot. I can't see a thing.
No. Just, I unfortunately do have a heat pack. But, not sure how much good that's going to do me.
Alright, I gotta try and find your body.
That's alright, I'm nearly there now. I have 8 health left.
Oh, yeah, dude, you're not gonna... Crap. Alright, where did you die?
Probably next to this wolf. It's now level 3 white wolf.
Okay, there it is.
Did you get him?
I did. I can't see white wolves.
No, not very friendly, are they?
No. Alright, I'm running back to base because it's -10 out here.
So I had a lot of stuff on me. I'm just trying to make sure it will all fit in before I...
You need me to grab some stuff?
I think I should be okay. Just
Because you're not going to make it at 14 health back to base.
that's all right. I have another heat pack, so
Okay.
take that, and then hopefully, yeah, just fits. There, that. Yeah, that was real unfortunate. But part of the game.
Yeah, well, we didn't expect a blizzard. So I think we're going
No.
to have to take that into an account every time we attack a base.
Well, winter is upon us, and I think in a couple of days' time, we're going to have a frozen lake to contend with as well.
Yeah.
So as much as that's fun from an ice fishing point of view, it's also not fun from a hunter's point of view because, you know, clearly they'll just be able to walk up and grenade us. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, we lost 1 ingot.
I mean, 2 is better than none.
Yeah. Yeah. Bit of a shame that.
It could have been worse. We could have been on the other end of the map.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that brings about a change. You guys, we didn't mention earlier, we have moved the bed. the bed used to be underwater because we wanted to prove a point. You
Or
know, to
test a
spawn under.
theory.
Yeah, and to spawn under the ice when the lake froze. But of course now Alpha 55 is out, and you can hack through the ice with your axe. There's no point in testing that theory anymore because I'm certain that you will spawn under the ice. And, well, enough said. There's no real need to do anything else. So we brought the bed up and put it in a more sensible location. In case any of you sharp-eyed viewers out there were wondering.
A more sensible location, hanging in the middle of a wooden wall.
Well, it'll be different, won't you? Oh, that goes in.
Alright, how's this all
I'll
doing?
figure out what I've got now. Everything's in the wrong place and the wrong order. And
Yep. Nope, get that good.
that one, and that one, and that one. And those go in here. And that one, and oh, we're getting there. Carrot seed. Gunpowder. Right. So, I suppose I might as well keep those in there as well, mightn't I?
You know what I just
So, yeah, I
realized?
did lose. What?
We aren't surrounded by snow. So for us to get water, we're going to have to run the land, get water, and then run back in a blizzard.
Or perhaps swim down to the bottom of the lake?
I mean, we could dig a hole and fill up that way, but that's going to... That butchers your durability on an axe. But, I mean, I think we have enough scrap iron and wood and stuff to be able to do that. But I just realized that, because that's one of my big things.
That's a good point. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Righty then.
Okie dokie. So let's get some of this stuff reloaded. At least the stuff that I can reload reloaded. And some of those. Yeah, so that was not a very, let's say, successful day for me, was it?
That was an eye-opening experience. That's the first time I've been like caught out in a blizzard like that to the point where it seriously was life-threatening.
I've been in blizzards and things before and coped with it. I think what caught me out there was the fact that like I was so close to you that, and I could see you drawing your bow, so I assumed the growl was something that was happening with you. So I wasn't really alert, and I turned around and there's a white wolf there, and it's like, uh-oh, run away. And of course, because we'd been out in the storm, I had no stamina. I didn't have the stamina to run away from them, so it was just an unfortunate sequence of events. It happens.
But like I said, I mean, you spawn close, so that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Could have been
I was
much
lucky.
worse. And you got a free heat pack.
Well, I had to use it, but yeah, at this time of year, when you spawn in the winter like that, you do get a heat pack. The trick is not use it unless you absolutely have to. So you could see I let my health go down to 8 before I applied the heat pack. And the reason for that is if you apply it too soon, you only get 90 seconds. So if you apply it too soon, then you're going to end up in a situation where you have no heat pack and your health is dropping. So it's better to use the health buffer up first, and then use the health pack. So, and as you can see, that lasted pretty much all the way till I got back to the base. And of course, by then my health had regenerated anyway. Okay, so we are just waiting for...
There we go.
200 mass. We've got plenty of power. The generators are running to offset the mass fabricator. Grimstick is putting lights because it's Christmas. So
Well, I moved that light over
Christmas
there because it was
lights.
dark, and then I just put a glow stick with yellow over here. So it kind of, then we got, so yeah,
Aw.
gonna make sure everybody can see what's going on. You and that
And we
pretty
got the
little
refinery over
shaved
refinery
face
over
of
here.
yours.
So when we use this refinery, it's going to give a red glow across the floor here, and then you've got a yellow glow coming from the fire over here, and a blue glow coming from the fabricator, and then
Well,
a white
you're
light
able to
over
see
here, white light over here, and a yellow light over here. It's very, very Christmassy.
I don't know if you can see the glow, but my butt is like all up in that fire because it's cold, man. It's cold. I usually have, I am the type of guy that does use the radiator for heat.
Oh, look what's happened.
Oh, I can hear crunching. Uh-oh. All right. Well, it's official.
It's no wonder you're cold. You left your doors open.
It's definitely official. All right. Well, what's locking me out of the
Yeah.
house for?
It is cold out there,
Yes, it is.
and we no longer have to suffer with swimming hunters attacking us.
Oh. Forgot all about that. Maybe, ooh, maybe we can go from like one end to the other and put a bunch of holes in the ice and see if they run over it or through it or around it. And why is it snowing in here?
Or maybe we could just surround the base with claymores.
I mean, that's kind of cool. It's a lot of metal metal ingots, but that's kind of cool. I like your way of thinking. And why is it snowing inside?
154. Probably you just happen to be at a gap between the two ceiling pieces or something, and
It's all rickety wood. There's a bunch of gaps. You have to be a little more specific.
well, no. But if the game considers that you are outside, then it will draw snow around you. So, right, just want to try and get this other wind turbine made. We have all the bits ready to go. We can get that up on the roof, and then eventually we can start getting them upgraded. But initially, just getting that little bit of extra power coming in. It's only 0.06 at the moment, but then the wind is quite low. But with a couple of them, that rapidly becomes 0.1, and that's per second. So, you know, that mounts up. Definitely worth having.
And we did upgrade the refrigerator a second time, so it is all upgraded.
Good point.
And
Yeah,
full.
because that's on
Upgraded and
that's
full.
on yeah, that's on 24/7. So
Yeah.
obviously upgrading that is your maximum saving. Like the refinery is only on periodically, so when you get surplus resources, upgrading that sort of thing. But yeah, refrigerator and things like the mining drill that you might be leaving on all the time, are quite important. Right then, 175. We're getting there, but we need to speed this up a bit. And I have discovered, by the way, for all of you geeks out there who are interested in stuff, that the recycler, the mass recycler, if I put in, let's have a look. Let's see how close we can get.
Look at that baby face.
Oh,
Nothing.
baby face.
No, 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 I'm just talking about. Go ahead, keep
just
keep
because
doing your
you-
thing. You're doing
Just because you need a shave. Right, what I will show you, and I will give this to Krim after so that he can also demonstrate, although I don't know how he's going to do that. But anyway, if you put 10 ash in the mass recycler, then you get 0.5 power. But 0.5 mass, but it takes 1 power. So that's essentially a 2-to-1 ratio, so 2 power, 1 mass. But if you split it into ones and you put 1 ash in it, you get 0.1 mass for 0.1 power. So you get a 1-to-1 ratio. which I thought was quite intriguing. Now, I'm sure it's a rounding up error because they couldn't give you the 2.05 or whatever it would have been. So they've just rounded it up. But for you geeks out there who may want to sit there and laboriously split 300 ash into ones, you will benefit from it.
All right, well, here's seeing their damage. Yee. All right, I don't want to be on that side. Oh gosh, there's 4 of them.
Oh, stand still. Oh, they're just running about all over the shop today, aren't they?
Well, he still missed with the.
Yeah. Kind of missed. I do believe it might be melting through the ice.
Ooh.
You've got another one over there, have you?
Yeah. I'm just low on health, so I gotta be real careful.
Okay, they're down.
Alright.
Also
I mean, it's a lot easier to loot.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's crazy looking. I'm so glad we moved the bed.
Yes.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
take my
that would
arrow.
be
That's my arrow.
that would be a pain. Oh, sorry.
That's my arrow.
Yeah. I'll give you that, and then I'll give you that.
Ash. What?
So if you split one, so you've got a stack of 10 and a stack of 1, and then demonstrate to your viewers the mass potential. Does it make a lot of sense to me just rabbiting on to your viewers, does it?
I don't know. I tend to not listen to a lot of your rabble. Oh wow, we have 200 mass. Okay, so
Good.
1 ash points or 1/10 of a mass. And the power's matching up. 10 ash, as you can see, is half the power. So if you wanted 10 mass, you'd have to split this up in 1 mass. Huh.
Yeah, it's 0.1 and 0.1 for 1. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio
Yeah.
if you just do 1.
Yeah, so it is more efficient. Okay, well, go ahead and start breaking this down,
Into ones.
and we'll see you guys when it's like spring.
You're going to need a lot of storage crates, I think.
Okay,
And whatever you do, after you split it all, do not press the take all button.
Ooh. Oh, that'd be brutal.
You've got to meticulously drag one and then another and then another.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do some repairing because stuff is a hurting.
Anyway, hopefully we're going to get this. Yeah, this we can. Okay, that should have switched off. This wind turbine. That crafted, and then we'll get that up on the roof. And then I think we're going to have to call that an episode. As much fun as it was dying repeatedly, and I'm pretty sure that my death count has now equaled the master down below.
No, you have more. You have more.
Well, we won't get into the stats page
Nah,
to
it
check on
doesn't matter.
that, but I strongly suspect you're right that I have died a lot more times, I think.
I gotta put this hammer away.
Okay, somewhere around about there. Well, they kind of miss each other. I've carefully placed one wind turbine slightly further forward than the other so that the blades don't collide with each other.
Oh, did I just like totally push you out of the way?
No, I did sidestep.
Oh, it looked like from my point of view you got bounced up and thrown out.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Well, what a
Nice.
lovely view. Right. On that note, guys, thank you very much for joining us. A little bit of a strange episode this time with the snowstorm and the singular base attack and the building the stuff. And but as you can see, we are now in the depths of winter with a frozen lake. We're going to do some ice fishing just to see what fun it is. I guess.
Run over here to get some water.
We are going to try and build at some point fairly soon a diving set so that we can dig our way down to the caves, because I think that would be kind of cool.
The problem is we need
but
2
on
diving
that-
sets.
Ideally, yeah. It's better if we both go down there, because obviously the rogues are a little bit harder in co-op mode. So. But that being said, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.